Welcome to World Transits Today, blending consciousness research with astrology. I'm Art Granoff. It's December 14, 2021. Today on World Transits, we cover the Archetypal News Network 2021 review and the first half of 2022 preview. So let's begin with two predominant transits. It's the Saturn conjunct Pluto. This 4-year transit started in early 2018 and completes in a few days in December 17th. Saturn restriction with Pluto intensity, experiencing birth contractions, fury, intense pain, either giving it or receiving. Then later, psychological jolts, reminding us that what once was calm and steady is now jhana. I'm stuck, immobile. Welcome to rage with no outlet. We're out of control, like everyone else. Anxious, edgy, in panic, survival mode. And here it comes again. Condensing consciousness, later shrinking our humanity, awakening the beast in us as blaming, shaming. Who? Conveniently, I think it's them. But is it really me? Saturn not only confines, Saturn builds structures to hold us, supplying strength, vigor to hold, to frame, to house us in safety. And Pluto's not just the faraway planet, bringing cold-blooded murder from the sky. U.S. policy around the world. We'll show them. From Robert Hunter, Blues for Allah, Arabian wind, the needle's eye is thin. The ships of state sail on mirage and drown in sand, out in no man's land, where Allah does command. What good is spilling blood? It will not grow a thing. Taste eternity, the swords sing. Should we mention that this country builds most of those swords, then sells those awful weapons of war worldwide? Or Pluto as messy biology, an unstoppable virus worldwide, taking over 5 million lives and growing? How about Pluto as deep ally? We've been through a few rodeos, got smashed, then invigorated through psychedelics, meditation, or breath work, and now turned inside out, rebirthed, reborn, riding Pluto, or is Pluto riding me to my hidden voice? The one that's authentic with the message that's important, collective yet personal. Oh, the journey may be long. Saturn conjunct Pluto, usually not a happy combo, yet core lessons rarely come from Bambi, buttercups, or tasty martinis. What's happened since 2018? What's happened with me? That's the transit review. One can take this image, then think of that time. Open up your journal, make the list, and contemplate it. That's what you went through during this transit. A step further with great detail would be checking your personal transits to see where Saturn-Pluto conjunction sat on your chart for 4 years. A great way to gain personal insights, especially after engaging in consciousness research. And now we're at the heart of this work, the Stanislav Grof, Richard Tarnas paradigm, blending consciousness research with astrology. We use Stan's extended map of the psyche, containing the 4 basic perinatal matrices, to understand what happens to us while opening to the transpersonal, way past the dimensions of time and space. Post-session, we use archetypal astrology as the tool, wrench or shovel, to help us calibrate our intellectual machine, engaging with the terrain a little more. Remember, real medicine don't taste like candy. Saturn-Pluto, the coronavirus. Personally, fear of what's unknown, the approaching threat. Mass fear is here, group fear, The Chinese virus, they started it, said someone recently. Saturn, Pluto, they're infecting us on purpose to gain economic advantage. They want to eat your children, you know. Well, maybe, but maybe not. Maybe like, who knows the virus's origin or how to control it worldwide, even 2 years later. Saturn, Pluto with COVID-19 ripping us apart culturally. Religion and politics outmaneuver science. The hospitals are overflowing. The intense halt of all cultural activities, restaurants, theater, all live music. It's us versus them once again. Those crazy lunatic sheep taking that awful government control serum, dominating us with their agenda and vaccine passports via us, the sensible ones. I read an article by a doctor on the internet who said the coronavirus is fake. No way, dude. I'm not pumping that stuff in me. Though Saturn, Pluto may be hell on Earth, this planetary cord may also step up and accomplish. But what? Through a lingering storm of personal hurts, crushing our limits, we may turn inside with eyes closed, cultivating a practice through a method to mitigate the intensity, leading to awareness, healing, and helping. Saturn conjunct Pluto, starting in 2018 until December 17th, then the sunset. Saturn square Uranus, 2 years down, 1 to go. Started in early 2020, like a TV sitcom, just in time for the coronavirus the last 2 years. Saturn, you know, regular stuff, what we're used to, stay the same. We always play the song this way. We must keep business open. It's just a messy virus like the flu. Uranus walking through an open door to fresh air, a fresh day. Wow, it's sunrise. The new baby is born. Uranus is immediate permutation. Pull the rug out from underneath me? Hello to Trickster, who is laughing while ruining my plans, wearing a mask. This 3-year transit running consecutively with Saturn, Pluto. The 2-year US coronavirus strategy timeline. This versus that. 2020, Trump did nothing. Strategy of excuses, denial, and same old Saturn. 2021, Biden, sudden change. Strategy of getting the vaccine into people's arms, Uranus. 2022, on the way, Omicron, Delta, fresh new variants, Uranus. What's been happening with you the past 2 years? Take this image and think about it. Fill in the blanks. What happened and your reaction response? Keep it for later. Now you know the transit and are ready for next time. And you can help others. Let's talk about some current transits leading into 2022. We have Venus conjunct Pluto and Venus conjunct Saturn through the spring. With Venus conjunct Pluto, Venus is love flowing, Pluto's control, that edgy feeling outside of ordinary where you want to dominate someone, physically in a bedroom or collectively in society. Venus conjunct Saturn till mid-April. For over 3 months, Venus-Saturn represented as one. Restrictions around love, hard and closed, trying to find solutions. Maybe too much intensity, divorce. Or 2, the long-term solid relationship built on overcoming personal trials, gaining personal trust, mellowing out, glad to be in the long-term partnership, enjoying treasure we can share through time. Then we add Mercury. Mercury conjunct Venus right there. Mercury logo, Venus Eros. What could go wrong? We have Mercury conjunct Pluto till the end of February. With Mercury and Pluto, Mercury's thinking, planning with Pluto, intellectual depth, plowing into a subject to the max, or crushed by intellectual nonsense, demanding attention, bringing in religion, the literal freedom. It says so in the book, man. And Mercury, Saturn, economy and communications, following the rules. Let's add the sun. And we see, starting 2022, with Sun conjunct Venus, Sun conjunct Pluto, Sun conjunct Saturn, Sun conjunct Jupiter. Looks like we got a great spring coming up. And let's add Mars. Yeah. Mars conjunct Pluto, starting in early February, and Mars conjunct Saturn. And in addition, long-term transit for 2022, Jupiter conjunct Neptune, starting in early February through 2023. With Jupiter, Neptune, Jupiter expands whatever it touches, and Neptune's what's ideal or our imagination. Jupiter, Neptune, big imagination, large fantasy. Time to break out your journal, record your situations, feelings, impressions. Get a taste for this transit. We'll track Jupiter conjunct Neptune on world transits today, all of 2022. So thanks for joining me on World Transits, everybody. Special Archetypal News Network edition. World Transits is available daily at my site, Reference Astrology, with the audio version at Apple Podcasts. Contact me directly for a birth chart and transit reading, where we explore the planetary archetypes, place them on top of your chart, revealing your personal transits to see what's up for you.